Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. I'm really excited. It's Saturday morning. I put this order out a couple of days ago on morebeer.com and it finally came in the mail. I got, I'll go around here. I got the Fermzilla Ferment Carbonate Dispense, all from the same vessel, aka like a unitank. It's the 27-liter version, aka I believe it's like 7 gallons. I love the More Beer sort of setup for me. Anything over $50 is free shipping. They just happen to have an East Coast distribution center, which is in like Western Pennsylvania. So I get my stuff like real early, day 2 of shipping. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get this thing open and I'm gonna see what kind of setup process it is, installation, anything I have to put together. And I'm just gonna show you about it after I get the box undone. So basically opened it up. I was expecting a couple of packages, honestly, but they threw my Golden Promise in there with it. But that was nice. I wasn't really expecting that to be in there. I also did order the pressurized lid. So that looks like it's going to be coming in a separate box. So there's your yeast trube sort of collection basin. That's awesome. And then really, that's the whole reason why we're here today, right? Flip this right out. Is there any pressurized kit in there? I think there is. Because that's the floater. Yeah. I think there is. There's the tightener, yes, and then there are the pressure ball locks and the floater from the top. Awesome. Awesome. It's all in here. Very cool. Man, I mean, I don't really have a lot of experience here with conicals, I'm not gonna lie to you. But just initially from, picking this thing up, you know what I mean? Just from picking it up, it's nice. You see these guns here, you know what I mean? I can get into the top of this lid really easily. I think that's gonna be nice for cleaning purposes. I have a tape measure here. Yeah, the opening's about 5 inches. So that's a lot of room. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this all nice and organized and set up on its stand. I'm going to rinse it through. I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm going to kind of maybe do a small pressure test just to check for leaks and stuff like that. So let me see if I couldn't just set up a little time lapse on the floor. And I mean, there you go. You have the fermenter kind of grossly put together with the pressure caps on here. I'm still trying to figure out how the beer tube goes into the floater. If it goes inside of this or around it. This is what allows the serving line to float on top of the beer, the wort in there, and pull beer from the top as opposed to all the way down at the bottom where there might be some precipitate in the form of hops or yeast or anything like that. And then it came with the kind of the cinch tool and kind of put it around and torque either the collection jar or the top. So these are all little things I'm going to do off camera, but yeah, I'm not bad. Now I'm going to play logistics here. Like, it's got handles, right? So say on a brew day, my kettle's here. the stout is a little bit shorter than the opening of the fermenter. I'm sorry for not getting that in shot. So my filter or my spout out is a little bit shorter than this. So I don't know, I might try to get like a raise this the boil pot up a little bit, get this up so that I can just go straight into the fermenter. Those are little things I got to play with, you know, new tools and new problems. Do you know what I mean? But I just cleaned the brew kettle out yesterday with some PBW. It's looking good. It's smelling good. I've got my grain bill crushed and ready to go. I was gonna possibly do it tomorrow. I'm gonna get this thing filled up and starting to get it cleaned out and sanitized. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of pressure, maybe like 5 or 6 PSI, just to kind of pressurize it, see if there's any leaks that come out on the floor. And I'm gonna get the floating dispensing apparatus done. I've got my 5 pounds of Golden Promise. I wasn't sure, and I got some Golden Promise from my local home brew shop, but I like Golden Promise, and I don't think it's not gonna go to waste. So let me see. I'll see maybe this about the end of the video, and or if I run into any problems with the pressure testing, I'll pick up then. Okay, so that was another probably 3 minutes of work, not even. I got the fermenter filled up, got some, actually put some Star Sand in there. Got the butterfly valve worked, open and closed a couple of times. I've got, you know, it's in contact with all the parts. I used the cinch tool here to help me torque that top on and the bottom. Everything seemed to be okay. So I'm going to take my CO2 line, and you can see the serving line is on this post. So my gas is gonna go onto this post. Just gonna snap it up there. I need my screwdriver to make sure this doesn't go like super high PSI. So I'm gonna go down to, we're at like 8 right now. Nope, 3. You can hear it. Sounds like some leaks, which is good. That's why we pressure test. Okay, so a couple of things. These pressure posts, these dispensing and pressure posts, they needed to be cinched down like a lot. I did not go anywhere close to them being tightened down. And the little ports here on the collection jar also needed to be tightened down. You can see a little bit of water. So that was my cue that I didn't have those tightened up appropriately. But you can hear it going. So it's pressurized, which is really freaking cool. You know what I'm gonna do too? Here. I was also gonna try to do like pressurized transfers. So I've got my liquid line here that I'm gonna see if this works. I don't even know if I have anything. Yeah, it's coming. Yay. Well, sanitizing the line. It's drawing from the top, which is really cool. I'm sorry I'm doing this one-handed. So I can, boom, I've got that transferring now. So now I'll be able to do pressurized fermentation and then pressurized transfer from my fermenter into another keg that I have, which is awesome. You know, these things take, like I said, time, experience, money, just to see if you're, you know, if you're going to be able to do it right or even know what the hell you're doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning. So that line is sanitized. Throw it over here, ready for the next use. I'm happy there. I'm gonna just let the Star Sand sit in there and the pressure build and stay, and just check for any leaks over maybe the next half hour. All right, so quick recap. I was able to assemble this, kind of get it filled up and sanitized and pressure tested. I didn't have any sort of out of left field problems. Once I tightened up the cap on the collection jar, that leak subsided. And once I really torqued down on these ball lock guys, they also held the pressure really well, no leaks. The only thing I'm kind of looking at is, you know, if I didn't buy the pressure kit with this, how would I get from a keg, from the fermenter into a keg? And I'm really trying to see. I don't see any of in the regular accessories anything included, in all honesty. So that's your regular cap for your pressure, your airlock. I think I'm gonna try that maybe for the first brew, just so that we don't get too stinking crazy around here. But no, I'm trying to think, if I didn't have the pressure system and I wasn't able to draw, you know, from the top with the floating guy, and I wasn't able to do, you know, the liquid to the liquid and pressurize transfer into a keg, how would I get the beer into a keg? There's no racking arm and anything like that. So that's something that I was, maybe there's an accessory that you can screw into the collection jar, so as it like a barb, so that you can attach a hose to it and kind of do that into the keg. I don't know about that. I guess I will have to take a look. I mean, I wouldn't mind having the availability of those tools, say, in case I ran out of CO2 or this, that, the other thing, and I needed that as a backup. So those are really the only thoughts. I was just working through, you know, using the tool. Where's the tool? I don't even know where the tool is. Yeah, there it is. I said I was just working through the tool on how to get it on there, how to take it off. This part right here is reverse, this top part is reverse threaded, so that when you're loosening and tightening this, it doesn't affect the tightness of this into the body, which is really nice. That's a smart design. Working with the butterfly valve, just taking it apart and putting it on again, just so that I have less things to go wrong on brew day. So that's it for me. I like this a lot already. Makes me want to sit there and get this oat cream IPA rolling, but that'll be for tomorrow. And that's about it from you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and a little look into the Fermzilla, you know, the 7-gallon Fermzilla. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.